Hello everyone, welcome back to another Roblox studio tutorial. Today I will be showing you how to make a vehicle spawner. So let's go ahead and start by making the main UI. So you want to have a part that will open the GUI. So in this case I'm going to be using my avatar, but just for this video I will be making a part, and just like this. I'm going to be customizing it so it looks nice. Rotate this part 15 degrees, just like this. Pretty sure that was 45 degrees. I'm gonna make this a bit thinner, that way it's not too big. Just like this, and now we have like our spawning pad, if you guys know what I mean. Great, now that we have the main part in our workspace, I'm just gonna make this, I'm gonna customize it a bit more, that way it looks nice. Neon. There we go, just like this. And then what we're gonna do here is, I'm just gonna make these other parts smooth plastic. Just like that. And we are going to want to group these. So hit group, and then I'm just gonna rename this to vehicle underscore spawner, and inside our neon part, so it would be this one, I'm just gonna rename it to screen, and we're gonna put in a proximity prompt in here, and we're gonna make it 2 seconds, or actually 1 for the whole duration, and the name is going to be spawn car. There we go. So now that we have that, make sure that you guys are renaming these to the exact name, like exactly how I'm doing it. I won't be providing a model in the description because I want you guys to do it with me. And great, now that we have the part in workspace, let's go ahead and head into server storage. We're going to want to create a GUI in starter GUI, and I'm just going to rename this to spawner. And now we are going to make a frame. And then I'm going to speed up the video because I will be customizing the GUI. Okay, well now that we have our UI, we are going to go ahead and insert a text button into the first one. So let's go ahead and do that now, and let me just get my my positions and my sizes for these buttons. Here we go, and we're just gonna put it over just like that, and we can set the transparency to 1 and then just delete the text inside, or set the text transparency to 1. Either one works. And what we're going to do now is, as you can see down here in this text, you can basically name this whatever you want. So I could even do Ford car. And for the text button, this is very important. It needs to be named exactly as your car. So this car is named Fusion with a lowercase f. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rename this button to Fusion with a lowercase f, and then I'm going to do the same over here. This one is named Camaro with a lowercase c, but I'm going to change the name to an uppercase c. That way you guys can see that it's important to do it. So we're going to rename this to Camaro with a uppercase c, just like this. So now that you have your main UI, you're going to make a local script inside the button. So let's go ahead and make a local script, and once you do that, we are going to make another one into the Camaro button. And once you have those scripts set up, you're going to add another local script into the main GUI. And in here, you're going to write local spawner equals game.workspace.find first child. Find first child, and you're going to do car spawner, vehicle spawner, sorry. And then you're going to do spawner.torso, spawner.screen.proximity prompt, and you're going to do trigger ended. We're going to do connect function. You're going to do script.parent.frame, .tween position, udm2.new, and then you're going to go into the properties and you're going to copy the position. First you're going to copy the X position, then you're going to copy the Y position, and then you can just leave the other one blank since we won't be needing it. And then once you do that, you are going to go into the first script, and let's actually put these cars in server storage. You'll see what we're gonna do now. So you want to lift them off the ground just a bit, that way when they spawn they're not into the floor and they can cause a bug. So let's go ahead and go into server storage. We're gonna create a folder and we're gonna rename the folder to vehicles, just like this. We're gonna put both of these vehicles in here, and now we're gonna go into replicated storage. We're gonna add another folder. We will rename this folder to spawn events, just like this. We're gonna add 2 remote events. The first one is going to be named to spawn car, and the other one will be named to delete car, just like this. Now that we have everything basically set up, we are going to continue with the spawning script. So let's go ahead and make a script in server script service, and we are going to write the following: local server storage equals game get service, and we're going to do server storage, and then we're going to do local spawn car event equals game.replicated storage dot spawn events spawn car local delete car event equals game.replicated storage dot spawn events dot delete car, just like that. Now that we have the script, the local variables, let's go ahead and make the function for the spawn event. So we're going to do spawn event, spawn car event. We're going to do on server event, connect function. Sorry, not color sequence. We're going to do function. And we're going to do player, car, and we're going to do car name. Just like that. Now that we have that, we are going to write the main function in here. So this is just specifying that whenever this is fired or triggered, then anything in here will run. So let's go ahead and do local car equals server storage dot vehicles, and we're gonna do server storage. We're gonna do find first child first. We're gonna do vehicles, and then we'll do find first child, and we'll do car name, just like that. And then we're gonna do if car, then local cloned car equals car clone, and then we'll do cloned car dot name equals player dot name, and then we'll do it just like that. And then we'll do cloned car dot parent equals game dot workspace. So just like that. Now that we have our function for spawn, let's go ahead and make our function for delete. So we're gonna do delete car event, on server event, connect function, and we'll do function player car. Just like that. Oh, I did function twice. Hold on. connect function, player and car. There we go. And now that we have that, we are going to do if car, then remove. It's that easy, guys. Okay, there we go. Forgot to specify what we needed to remove. So now that we have that function, let's go ahead and make whenever the player dies, the vehicle will delete as well. So we're gonna do game.players.player removing, and we'll do connect function, and we're gonna do player. We're gonna do local car equals game.workspace, and we'll do find first child player.name, and we'll do just car. And we're gonna do if car, then car remove. Great. Let's make another line whenever the player is added. So whenever they respawn, like spawn again, their vehicle will be deleted. So this is, sorry, this wasn't for respawning, this is for leaving the game. You could do player leave or player left, game.players.player removed. So it's the same function, same variable. This is whenever they're leaving. And then this is for whenever they respawn. So we're gonna do the game.players.player added connect function. Oops. We're gonna do connect function, and then we're gonna do player. And we will do player.character added connect function, and we're gonna do character. Then we're gonna do local car equals game.workspace, find first child, and we'll do player.name, just like that. And then finally we'll do if car, then car remove. So now that we have all our functions, let's go ahead and make the actual script that will go inside of the buttons. So let's go into the one in Fusion first, and then we'll do the following: script.parent.mouse button one click, and then we'll do connect function. We're gonna do local current car equals game.workspace, and we'll do find first child player.name, just like this. And we'll do if not current car, then spawn car event. Oh, sorry guys, I forgot to hold on. I forgot to specify the variables. Hold on. Let's actually do also local player equals game.players local player, and then let's get rid of server storage. Let's do car name, and we'll do equals script.parent.name. There we go. Okay, now that we have our variable specified, let's go ahead and do the main script. So we're going to do script.parent, mouse button one click, connect function, not color sequence, I want function. There we go. Connect function, and we're going to do local current car, spell current right, car equals game.workspace, find first child player.name. There we go. And then we're going to do if not current car, then spawn car event, and we'll do fire server car name. And we're gonna try to spell current car correctly. Okay, great. Now that we have that function, let's go ahead and do an else. So we're gonna do else if player.character humanoid dot seat art is equal to or nil. So we're gonna do like that, the squiggly line, and then equal sign, nil, and player dot character dot humanoid dot seat art. We're gonna do is vehicle seats, then player dot character dot humanoid dot sit equals false, and then we're gonna add a wait function, wait 0.1, and we're gonna do delete car event fire server current car, and we're gonna do spawn car event fire server, and we'll do car name. So now that we have, car name with capital C, car name. So now that we have that, what we can do is just open up the Fusion script, copy everything in here, and you can paste it inside the Camaro script. And now let's you can set the position to in the Y, just change the 0.348 to -1, and there you go. Oh, actually, hold on. And then, okay, once you do that, let's add another line, and we're gonna do script.parent.parents. So script.parent.parent script.parent.parent.parent.parent. Okay, tweak position UDIM2 dot new, and then you're gonna copy the new position that you just placed, so that way it goes back to normal. And then you can do the same on this one. You can add it down here, and once you do that, you are set to go. Let's go ahead and test it and see if our script works perfectly fine. Okay, let's go ahead and oh, I forgot to anchor this. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Here we go, it is anchored. Let's go ahead and see if it works now. So we have spawn car. The GUI opens and we click on Ford car, and there you go, it spawns. And then we click on Chevrolet Camaro, it spawns. I don't know why it didn't close on the first one, I'm not sure why. Okay, yeah, there we go, it does close. And there you go, it works. So let's say can you guys hear that? No, you cannot. But there you go, it's, oh, my sensitivity, holy crap. But as you can see, if I am in the car and then I decide I want to change it, simply I just click here and boom, there you go, I spawn a new one. Let me fix my settings real quick. There we go. And then if I'm in the vehicle, and let's say I get out and then somebody kills me, then my vehicle will stay until I reload. Any second now, and there you go, the vehicle is now gone because I died. So let's go ahead and do the same. However, this time we're going to make it for a police car. So let's get a random police car from the toolbox. Let's see. Is this one ELS? Is it ELS? Let's see. Yes, this is ELS. Okay, let's set this car here. And there are a few things in this vehicle that you will need to edit in order for it to work and your ELS not to break. So let's go ahead and do the following. First of all, you are going to open the drive seat and go into this pickup script. And here you are going to do a couple of things. So what you're going to do is you're going to delete everything, and we're going to do seat equals script.parent. We'll do s equals script. And we're going to do function on child add. We'll do child if child dot name equals seat weld, like this. We're going to do then local human equals child dot part 1 dot parent, and then we're gonna do on child remove. So there we go. Now that we have this pickup script fixed, let's go ahead and show you how to make it for police. So we are going to go into server storage, and we're going to add a new folder. In this folder, we're going to rename it to police vehicles. Police vehicles. And then we're going to make another script, and we're going to rename it to police. And we're going to copy everything from the old one. We're going to paste it in here. However, in where it says vehicles, we're going to rename this to our new folder name, so police vehicles, just like that. And then once we have that, you are set to go. You can place this car in the police vehicles folder, and I'm going to rename it to police car. Again, you can rename this to whatever you want. However, as long as it is the same name that you're going to put on the button, it will work perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and make another spawner. We're going to rename this spawner to police spawner. And let's go ahead and duplicate this other spawner, and we're going to rename this to police underscore spawner. And we're going to change the color here, that way it's able to be identified by the police members. And for the screen, you could just leave everything the same. However, in the new police spawner GUI, you're going to open the local script, and you're going to change this to police spawner. Police spawner, and then you're going to delete one of the car frames, or depending on how many vehicles you have. And we're just going to change the text to police car. There we go. However, the name, remember guys, it needs to be exactly the same as this. So let's go ahead and copy that. Paste it in here, click enter, and then inside you don't need to change anything. You just leave it as it is. And now let's go ahead and test, and then in a moment I will show you guys how to team lock this. So let's go ahead and open the police spawner. Police car, there you go, it spawns. And as you can see, the ELS in here works perfectly fine. It doesn't break, and you can spawn a new vehicle and the old one will delete. There you go. And then if you spawn a civ car, which you wouldn't be able to if you were on the police team, I'll show you guys how to fix that in a moment. There you go. Everything works perfectly fine, because in my last video I saw a comment that said that the ELS would break on it, but there we go. ELS works perfectly fine. If I get out and then get back in, I can still control the ELS perfectly fine. These errors are from the car itself, so you can ignore those. But yeah, there you go. Now let's go ahead and go to the team locking part. Okay, so now let's see. I have two teams. I have citizen team and police team. So let's go ahead and begin with the citizen team. So let's go ahead and open the civilian spawner local script, and we're gonna do local. We're gonna do spawner.screen.proximity pawn trigger in the connect function. Let's go ahead and cut this. So we're gonna do Control X, and we're gonna do if game get service teams. Sorry, not teams, players. Players, just like that. Dot local player. Dot team color is equal to brick color. Dot new. And we're just gonna do earth green, or what's the color? Yeah, it's earth green. Earth green. We're gonna do then, and then you can just paste the code you just cut. There you go. And now you can just copy all of this, go into the police spawner frame. You can delete this and then just click paste, and then just change the color here to your police team. So in this case, navy blue. Just like that. Now that you have that, let's go ahead and test the team lock and see if it works. So we are on the citizen team, so I shouldn't be able to open this one. And there you go. I can't open it. However, if I go into the citizen team and I click open, there you go, I have the GUI. And then if I do it on the police one, I can't open it anyways. So let's go ahead and just change our team here with the properties team. Change it to navy blue to police, and then as you can see, police team open, and I can no longer open the civilian team. So that is how to make a vehicle spawner system. If you guys do want to use this and don't want to go through the whole process of scripting, even though I said that I would help you guys do it, I will leave my Discord linked in the description, and then all you need to do is head over to ROBLOX files, and then I will be posting a new file here that will contain everything to set this up. So like I said, I'll be posting it here, and all you need to do is click join, download, and then insert into your Roblox studio, and there you have it. You now have a spawner system. Thank you to everyone for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.